Okay, it's time to replace these two bias potentiometers. I'm going to cut them out and remove them and put the new ones in, so it's kind of walk through that process. First thing is obviously removal. They're held in because they twist these two little tabs. You can see this or not. Kind of line the tabs back up like they're kind of like red twist ties, you know. So I guess I could just chop them off as well. I wanted to show you how that just now should just kind of wiggle out of there like that. And this one's still got a tab. I gotta get out of the way on that one, but you get the idea. Alright, so I cut the old pots out. These things, they're trash. Anyway, put the new ones in, and what I did was I put a piece of this blue heat shrink tubing so that when it goes through the steel holes in the chassis, it'll never, it gives them an extra degree of insulation. And I just used some little twist ties, some of these little yellow ones that I got a whole bag of these things. So twist tied these in, as you can see from the inside. So now these are just sitting there, and if this all works out right, I'm probably going to put a little dab of, afterwards, it all works, I'm going to put a little dab of Gorilla Glue on the back side of these things. So now the screws down here on this side, so it'll be really easy to adjust them from the front. Anyway, so got the old ones out. I've already soldered one on. I'm going to go solder the next one. Just thought I'd mention, I put some heat shrink tubing. I slid it on up so that later, afterwards, I can slide it on down and I can put it on. So one of those little added tips that you should do it before you solder, because you can't do it after you solder. Alright, so heat shrink is on there, and the little trim pots sitting right there, so I can just sit there and I can adjust those little screws while I'm touching the correct probes. That's going to be nice. Actually, I'm just happy that I've got decent potentiometers in there now. Okay, next project.